where you are utilizing this time in your studies and you are watching all the videos which we are sending you. So, with proceeding over today's topic, which is lesson 4 Rajput age from our social science. Now, before I start today's topic, let me just give you a quick recap about what we have learned in our previous videos. In the previous videos, we have learned the story of a boy named Parimal who was watching an historical serial on TV, and he became curious. He went to his grandfather and asked him many questions about our history. For example, about our architecture which existed in the history. So many questions like this arose. The story now proceeds with King Harshvardhan. King Harshvardhan, when he dies, the empire, whole Indian empire was divided into two parts. The first was North India and the another was South India. We have already started the North India part. Now in the North India, after the King Harshvardhan dies, there was another king named Yashovarma who becomes ruler of Kannauj and starts ruling. Next, there was Mihir Bhoj, there was another King Bhoj, and different rulers which came from Pratihara dynasty. So now, the story is proceeding with Pala dynasty now. Okay, so now in the Pala dynasty, it is not given much in the textbook, but some information which I would like to share with you. First name, Pala dynasty and Sen dynasty. They ruled over Bihar and Bengal. Okay, so make it clear, Pala dynasty and Sen dynasty ruled over Bihar and Bengal. The Pala dynasty, there is something special about it. What is the special thing? Pala. And most of the rulers of Pala dynasty, they were adding Pala after their name. So that is why this dynasty came to be known as Pala dynasty. So remember this thing. The founder of this Pala dynasty was Gopala, King Gopala. Now, they mainly ruled over Bihar and Bengal, as I have told you. Gopala, they started ruling in 1750 CE, means this Pala dynasty came into existence in 750 CE. Now again I am explaining. जब किंग हर्षवर्धन मर जाता है उसके बाद जो दूसरी डायनास्टीज आती है, वन ऑफ द डायनास्टी इज पाला डायनास्टी. पाला डायनास्टी came into existence in 750 CE and जो पाला डायनास्टी जिसने फाउंड की वो थे किंग गोपाला. Now पाला डायनास्टी एंड सेन डायनास्टी दोनों बिहार एंड बंगाल पर रूल करते थे. Much information is not given in our textbook, but जो हमारे पास है वो information is Gopala. There was Gopala king which started this dynasty, and after Gopala there was his son Dharampala who ruled, and after Dharampala there was Devpala. Okay, so these are the name of the kings which you have to remember. Next, what information we have? Dharampala. King Dharampala extended the empire to northwest. Means when Gopala died, King Gopala died, then King Dharampala came to be known as the king. He was made as the king and he extended his empire. उसने अपने राज्य को और बढ़ाया. नॉर्थ वेस्ट पार्ट्स जो हमारा गुजरात और राजस्थान वगैरह जो पार्ट्स है, he tried to acquire them और उसने अपना extend किया empire. Next, after Dharampala, Devpala आता है. King Devpala is the son of King Dharampala. Now King Devpala added Assam and Odisha. Remember that. This you have to memorize. कि देवपाला ने कौन से कुल एरियाज को अपने अंदर लिया था कंट्रोल में? They were Assam and Odisha. Now next, what happens? This is a very small story. Successors of King Devpala, that means when the Devpala king died, after that whoever was made king and who was made to sit on the throne of king, they were very weak. Understood? They were very weak. That is why Last king Mahipala, which he was born in 908 CE and died at 1038 CE. He fought a battle with Chola king. Chola king Rajendra. The full name is Chola king Rajendra. He fought a battle with him, but he got defeated. Okay, वो battle हार गए. तो यहीं पे ये story end होती है. That means after this, the Pala dynasty was weakened. There was no one to control this dynasty, to rule over the areas which they have acquired. So that is why this dynasty now came to an end. Now we are moving to our another same story. Let's proceed with our next story. Next story is about our another dynasty, that is Chauhan or Chahaman dynasty. Chauhan and Chahaman dynasty, they ruled over the various parts of Rajasthan. It is the story of 7th to 8th century, means the time period of 7th to 8th century. On some parts of Rajasthan, these dynasties were ruling. In simple words, again I am explaining that Chauhan and Chahaman dynasty, वो 7th to 8th century का जो टाइम था, उस समय राजस्थान के कुछ एरियाज पे वो रूल करते थे. Now there is a story of a place that is known as Shakambhari. Shakambhari is a place near Lake Sambar to the north of Ajmer. Ajmer city you all know, which is in Rajasthan. To the north of Ajmer there is a Lake Sambar and there is a place Shakambhari. The rulers of Chauhan dynasty, they were ruling on that area. Now coming to that next story, what happens about this place? There was a king, Ajay-Raj. He ascended the throne in 12th century. In the 12th century, he ascended the throne of Shakambhari. मतलब शकम्बरी की एरिया पे 12th century में किंग अजय-राज रूल कर रहा है. Now further, King Ajay-Raj established the city of Ajmer. Ajmer city जो present day हम अजमेर city बोलते हैं, पहले उसका नाम होता था अजमेर. First, earlier the name of Ajmer city was Ajmer. This was established by King Ajay-Raj. तो आप relate कर सकते हो. You can relate that the name is मिलता जुलता है Ajay-Raj name से. So further, what happens? These Chauhan dynasty rulers, they have captured Delhi. Delhi was a very having a significant place in history. दिल्ली का एक अपना ही अलग से कुछ importance रहा है हमारे history में. Delhi at that time when Chauhan dynasty came, it was the capital of Tomar kings. Tomar kings were already ruling on Delhi, but they Chauhans captured Delhi. दिल्ली पे इन्होंने कब्जा कर दिया, Tomar kings से अपने पास ले लिया. So want to see what happens next? Let's move. Let's see the further story of our North India. Okay, so now in the Chauhan dynasty, the Chauhan rulers started controlling Delhi. They started capturing Delhi. Among these Chauhan dynasty, there was a famous king named Prithviraj III or Raipithoda. These are two names of one single person. The one same person is called as Prithviraj also and Raipithoda also. Raipithoda, he is called in Persian language, means there were many books which were written for his bravery. There are many books which are written in many languages or based on the Prithviraj Chauhan's life. Okay, the full name is Prithviraj Chauhan. So Raipithoda is the name which is given to him by the Persian writers. Okay, remember this. So now what happened? Actually, Prithviraj's name is very famous in history. His work is unparalleled. Means no ruler has gained so much popularity rather than him. Mostly, why he gained popularity? Because of his bravery in battlefield. In simple words मैं आपको समझा देती हूँ that पृथ्वीराज का नाम हमारे हिस्ट्री में बहुत फेमस है because जब वो लड़ाई करते थे या जो भी उनकी पूरी लाइफ है वो बहुत ही फेमस हो चुकी है एंड ये उनकी जो लाइफ है उनके बारे में अगर हमें जानना है we can get that from the books. There was a famous poet in this court named Chand Bardai. Chand Bardai was a very good friend of Prithviraj Chauhan and he was writing about the life of Prithviraj too. The name of the book in which Shant Badai has written mostly every detail of his rule, of his reign, क्या क्या पृथ्वीराज ने कैसे राज किया था, उसकी लाइफ में क्या हुआ था, वो सारा जो जिस बुक में लिखा है, the name of that book is पृथ्वीराज रासो. आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा ये नेम, the name of the book in which we get the information about the life of Prithviraj III, about the reign of Prithviraj III, about the rule के उन्होंने कैसे रूल किया था, we get it in Prithviraj Raso. Also, this was translated in many other languages. So, understood this one, that Prithviraj III, Prithviraj Chauhan was very famous in our history. Moving to that, there was one great battle between Prithviraj and Muhammad Ghori. The full name is Shahabuddin Muhammad Ghori. Full name जो रहेगा वो ये रहेगा Shahabuddin Muhammad Ghori, और Prithviraj full name you know Prithviraj Chauhan. Okay, so there was a very famous battle. They fought two times. Okay, Muhammad Ghori and Prithviraj के दो बार लड़ाई हो चुकी है. As this was very interesting, इसके बारे में हम नेक्स्ट आगे और दूसरे चैप्टर्स में पढ़ेंगे. बट आपको ये याद रखना है कि एक बैटल शहाबुद्दीन मोहम्मद गौरी के साथ मतलब जो थी वो बहुत फेमस थी. ओके, रिमेंबर दैट. नाउ दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट पृथ्वीराज चौहान स्टोरी. नेक्स्ट वी विल सी अबाउट गोहिल्स एंड गोहिल्स ऑफ मेवाड़. मेवाड़ अगेन इज अ प्लेस इन सम पार्ट्स ऑफ राजस्थान. देयर वर गोहिल्स एंड गोहिल्स. ये जो थे ये अलग ही डायनास्टी आ गई अब, जिनका नाम था गोहिल्स एंड गोहिल्स. अब दिस डायनास्टी वाज फाउंडेड बाय बापा रावल. इस डायनास्टी को बापा रावल ने फाउंड किया था. इनकी बहुत सारी स्टोरीज है जो हमें हिस्ट्री में देखने को मिलती है. दे वर आल्सो वेरी ब्रेव एंड दे वर ऑल बिलोंग टू राजपूत, मींस दे वर ऑल वेरी ब्रेव. ओके, सो मूविंग फॉरवर्ड टू आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. So next part is in the Rajput era there were many other dynasties. Another was Chedi dynasty. It is the dynasty of the area Jabalpur. Jabalpur area where it is situated. It is situated at the south of river Narmada, Madhya Pradesh. Remember this name, Madhya Pradesh. Jabalpur area is there. वहाँ पे Jabalpur area. So this dynasty belongs to this area. They ruled over that area. Now Chedi dynasty was also called Kalachuri. उनको कलाचुरी भी बोला जाता था. कलाचुरी एक्चुअली वहां का जो कैपिटल है दैट इज त्रिपुरी. ओके, सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट वी हैव स्टडीड अबाउट राजपूत एरिया. मतलब राजपूत एरिया में एक चेडी डायनास्टी भी थी. नेक्स्ट इज मेनी अदर डायनास्टीज वर देयर. अमंग देम गुजरात, द वन हु वाज रूलिंग इन गुजरात. गुजरात देयर वाज अ प्लेस आन्हिलवाड़ा, पाटन. एक प्लेस है पाटन, आन्हिलवाड़ा प्लेस है पाटन में. ओके, सो देयर firstly Chavdas were ruling there. Chavda dynasty came and they started ruling, but followed by Solankis. After Chavdas, that means Solanki dynasty वहाँ rule करते थे. So we have this in today's topic. We have learned mostly about Rajput era and mostly about North India. Remember that we have learned today about North India, the rulers, the dynasties which existed, which came into existence after King Harshvardhan died in the areas of North, that means in India. In the today's session, we have completed the first part, that means the North India part of our lesson, in which we learned which dynasties came into existence in the northern part of our country. But the northern part, that means the dynasties which emerged in the South India, are still remaining. So we will learn about that part in our next session. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you and have a nice day.